Hello, hello, and welcome back to Hero Infinite. This week I am joined by the inexplicable Ollie, played by Tristan.
Oh, hi.
Killstreak, played by Grug. Killstreak, played by Greg. There we go.
He's going off script.
And Orca, played by Tristan. I was sure Orca played by Fish.
Oh, hi.
Orca played by Fish.
Whoa.
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 Yes. Words. Ow.
Good start.
So we're starting very late today, so forgive me if I'm a little bit smooth-brained because of that. I also, when I left my medication at home and wasn't able to take my second dose when I was supposed to today. Whoops!
You too?
Anyway. So, brain. As we open up, hang on, let me just change the music. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm playing music in the background for the that the Twitch stream can hear, but you guys can't. God damn it. Here is the music that was playing at the start, that plays at the start of episode. And here is the music I'm about to swap to for you guys, if you want to be listening to the same music as me in the background. We open up on the desert. Wind blowing, excuse me, wind blowing, like blowing the sand up a little bit. Has two figures are seen cresting over a hill. Killstreak and Gray. Now, the thing is, Hero Infinite exists in real time. More or less nowadays, right, Greg? With some exception. So it's been months since we've seen Killstreak.
Yeah.
Which means, in lore, you've been walking through the desert with Gray for months.
I
Uh,
like to think that's like a beard, and maybe he has like like Master Chief in one of those promo trailers had like a cloak or something like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
And so, like, you know, it's not too bad for you. Also, why the fuck was he wearing a poncho over his power armor? That confuses me. Anyway,
Does it look cool?
Because it's cool. Because it's really cool.
Really cool.
You are walking through the desert. You know, it hasn't been too bad because you're in a nice air-conditioned suit, and Gray seems to have some very good wilderness survival skills. And has been able to get you guys food and water and stuff fairly regularly. And so... Sorry, my brain's just trying to remember the shit that I had been thinking about all day while planning the session. You've been real... So if you recall, you just, like, bumped into this guy in the middle of the desert, more or less. If I recall. Is that how you bumped into... Yes. No, you went tracking him down, yes. In the middle of the desert. But yeah. And then he revealed that he, like, went to the location he went to because he was hoping to attract your attention. And so he's walking along and he's like, you've been very busy hunting down Providence, picking off their weaker links. And, you know, like, you guys are kind of like rock climbing in the desert a little bit right now.
As many as I can.
It's been impressive. I've been observing.
As many as I can.
It's been impressive. I've been observing you. I've been observing as you reveal corrupt CEOs and politicians and the like. But problem is, you are only biting at the toes of the proverbial beast. And any damage you do, they'll be able to make up for twofold. That's why me and a friend of mine, we had gone for the head. I'm not sure how close you've been keeping your attention to the news.
How so?
Last year, or I put in a majority of the legwork. I didn't just target random members of Providence, I targeted important figures. I played their game against them and won. I learned the identities of the 3 remaining heads of Providence. And then I gave them to my friend, and he took them out. I'm sure you heard about some of it if you had kept up with the news. The CEO of Incognito Corporation. Well, I guess you wouldn't have heard of the other 2, since one's death was covered up and the other person nobody even knew was alive. But removing the leaders of Providence only left one thing left. Somebody you bumped into. He looks at you. The Constant. I'm not sure if you
Constantine.
he said the Constant. I'm not sure if you remember when you went after Magneto. Hello, Doodle. I see you in chat.
Does he mean Constantine?
No, he said the Constant. Do you remember when you fought Magneto? Some of this was a long time ago, so I understand if you're forgetting.
Yeah, I need a little refresher on that.
Yeah. You had gone after a man who was supposed to be the Constant, the one person who would know the identity of all 3 of the leaders of Providence. And that turned out to be Magneto. And then, because you were in a big suit of metal, he kind of just, like, grabbed you and went, "Go away." And he tried to kill you, but you were able to get away with help. Do you remember?
Yeah. Okay, it's starting. Yeah, it's starting to kick back a little bit.
Yeah, it's been months, so I don't blame you. So Gray here is saying that he already took out the leaders of Providence, but they missed the Constant. So yeah, he looks at you, he's like, "We already took out the leaders of Providence, but we are still missing one piece." And he looks to you, the Constant. I believe you met him.
So we need to go after the Constant.
That's the issue.
Yes, I did.
Going after him is going to be the issue. See, I didn't realize it until after we'd already succeeded in eliminating the heads. Providence was controlled by them. The Constant's job was to be an intermediary, to connect them to their resources, to connect them to their network, and to make sure that if one of them died, a replacement would be selected. But without any of up until now, there's only ever been one member of Providence lost at a time. The other leader, the other heads, were able to force him to select a replacement. But now, we've put all of the power of Providence in one man's hands.
And that man is the Constant, right?
Yes. Magneto. Or I know he wouldn't say Magneto. Sorry, he says yes. The man you bumped into on King's Island. And he's going to be much harder to find because he knows that you're looking for him, and he knows that somebody knows about the heads of Providence and took them out. My hope is that he doesn't know that it was me who did it or who I am. I would be worried, considering that a former teammate of mine turned tail and went to GDI. But we were able to get ahead of it. took out the Providence's hand in GDI just as she arrived, and put in place an ally of mine. Somebody I knew during my time in GDI. Which, you know, this is a surprise to you because you didn't know he was in GDI. Which is where you served when you were in the... Or, you didn't serve in GDI, but you worked with GDI when you were in the military. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Oh, good. Killstreak's kind of got his shock face on, but, you know, he's wearing a helmet.
Yeah. Either way, we need to have a way to track down and defeat the Constant. Something which won't be easy now that he has all the powers of Providence. But that's why we are here. And you guys finally, like, fully crest over the little hill range you've been hiking up. And you can see up ahead that there are some ancient ruins laid out. Like an archaeological dig site is going on at. And we are going to use that as our transition from you. I'm just switching my music. Here's the music that will be playing now for you guys. We are now in Toontown again. So, Ollie and Fish, you and the other...
Ollie.
Yes, Ollie and Fish and Ollie.
Too.
You guys are still in Toontown along with some of the others. The others are sort of like taking a little bit of time, you know, enjoying Toontown's amenities to have a bit of downtime after the craziness that's been going on. Has you guys now realize, you know, Toontown is another safe haven from the incident and avoiding the dangers in this that are now present within the actual city of the real world.
Due to the incident.
Yes.
Also, I updated Orca's ref art finally. I'm gonna post it in chat.
Oh, okay, hang on, let me flash it up for the viewers. Let me flash the viewers. Updated Orca art.
I could post the flats instead. I think I made the shadow a bit too strong, but that might be visually easier to look at.
Beautiful.
I think the shading looks good.
I don't see a difference.
One of them has shading and the other one doesn't.
Oh, the first one has shading?
Yes.
Yes.
I think they both look good, but it couldn't hurt to it couldn't hurt to post both.
I
But,
did.
Oh wait.
I showed both on stream as well. But anyway, so you know, everyone's been enjoying some downtime, and you're finding a way to create a bit more of a stable link between the two regions. You know, between the words. You know what I mean?
The tune and the untune.
Sorry, hang on.
Oh, I got disconnected.
Oh. If you reconnect, I'll, yeah, whenever you can.
Yep, hold on.
Hold on, so I'm getting DMs.
I also just post this perspective art, but I don't like doing perspective, so it looks weird. I'll post it anyways.
Alright, words. I can speak them. Somebody speak real quick to make sure that Discord didn't fuck up.
Real
Art.
quick.
Okay, you're
speak.
good. It's just because I was clicking between tabs. I want to make sure it didn't cut you, like stop picking you guys up. But now I know you are. So words. Yeah, you guys are in Toontown. Sorry, again, like I said, we're starting later than normal, so my brain's a little blue. As you and like at this point in time, you guys are like in the police precinct, the two of you, after what happened. Being spoken to by the police staff, like on-staff physician, who's examining Ollie, and like he goes up to the ragged, which for context, kill streak.
Which one?
There are not. I was about to say, he's ascending to both. So for context for you, kill streak. There's now 2 Ollies. Due to recent incidences. If you watch the videos, you'll be able to like understand. But
yeah.
There's Octopus Ollie and there's Raggedy Costume Ollie, both of whom are 2D tunes. It's a whole thing.
We've decided to call ourselves Raggedy is going to be Inexplicable, and the other one is Octopus.
Yeah, the Octopus Ollie and the Inexplicable Ollie. Or Ollie the Octopus and the Inexplicable Ollie. So he walks up to the Inexplicable Ollie and, like, you know, bends over, looking, scratching his chin, the tune physician, and he taps your knee with the hammer, like the reflex hammer. What happens when he taps it?
The other Ollie kicks their knee out.
Fascinating. He goes over to the Octopus Ollie. Say ah.
Oh.
And he shines a light in your mouth.
Oh wait, no. He says.
Jesus. Yeah, he shines a light in your mouth. Which
The light comes out of the other one's mouth.
Well, I have no clue what's going on. That's what I'm saying, Max says. Well, I suppose it's good having 2 Ollies. Are they both in good health? As good as any tune.
Well, I for one feel terrific, the Octopus says, and the other one just goes, I'm still missing a finger.
Yes, that you are. And they, like, look at the hole that goes inside of you and, like, aim the light into that. Well, I'm sure you'll get better soon enough. They pat your head. It was Dip that did it to him, Doc. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. You write some notes down. No, you won't be getting better anytime soon. I'm so sorry.
Orca will not mention that she is the one that shot the Dip.
Oh.
That's why Orca's here, as they feel bad and they're sitting in on his medical checkup.
Oh, God.
Well, since we still have both of you here, Max says, looking at the 2 Ollies, maybe we could get your help with another incident that recently came up. Here, come on over to the map we got. And they bring you into, like, a meeting room type place. And you can see that there's just, like, a blank desk, but they turn on the film reel projector that was back at Thomas Franklin's office. And it projects a 3-dimensional map of Toontown for you guys to, like, see the whole town. And that's, like, a real-time map that, like, replicates the actions of every toon. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's the map Thomas Franklin had that is, like, a tiny replica of Toontown down to, every T, to the point where it's even has mini versions of every denizen doing the same things the denizen are doing.
Wow, that's neat. What is this, some kind of sci-fi thing?
That's very creepy. I don't like that.
I just don't get how it fits in aesthetically.
We were able to fish Thomas Franklin's old film projector out after the destruction of the original animation studio. And so we can still use it to help us map things going on in the city. But there's something strange with it. And they point down at a far wall. You can see there's a bunch of cop cars parked around and putting police tape in front of. There's a hole in the wall at the edge of Toontown. So all of Toontown is encircled by a brick wall that, like, is basically, like, the edge of reality. Like, there is nothing on the other side of the wall. You can't... That's where all of the, like, the tunnels that lead out of Toontown into the real world go. And, like, if you were to try and scale the wall, it would just keep getting taller to keep you in. But a part of it is collapsed.
Huh. Who would do such a thing? How is that even possible?
We don't have any idea. But the way the bricks are knocked over, it looks like something on the other side knocked it toward us. So, we were thinking, since you have a lot of experience with things outside of Toontown, maybe you could help us look into it. Oh, and the sexy fish lady can come too if she wants. Your girlfriend.
Urka is gonna make the face of, like, I am considering punching you.
Is she your girlfriend?
The octopus goes, no, and Inexplicable goes, well, I mean, no.
She almost crumbles. The thing that's just smoking.
Inexplicable tries to do the thing where he, like, nervously touches his two fingers together, but then remembers that one of them's missing.
Yeah, so he just ends up putting his finger inside of his hand.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
That
okay.
gets censored.
He's basically just... Oh my god. Oh my god, you can do the finger fuck motion better than anyone else.
Yeah, but it gets censored because it's Toontown.
He can also do the detaching finger trick better than anyone else.
Let's see, yeah. With that, you guys are going to be heading off to investigate the hole in the wall. And now... Well, oops, wrong banner. Let me just quickly... I'm going to change music back to the Hitman music. Because we're cutting back to Kill Streak. So Kill Streak, you and Gray are making your way down the hill towards an archaeological dig site for some reason.
Yeah.
That you don't know.
He's just kind of looking around at the site, trying to get an idea of what it is that we're looking at.
It's like still down the hill from you guys. Words. Brain. Sorry, hang on, I'm just trying to find something in my notes.
It's apocalypse.
But you guys are like still like up the hill from these ancient ruins, approaching them. But from what you can see, it looks like they're just like some ancient structures, you know, like it's you're not sure if like words I can use them. They're very clearly just some old ruins of like an old empire of some kind from ancient times, you know.
Mm.
Do you want to try and ask any questions?
Have you been finding these things all over the planet or something like that? How can this be buried?
Oh, it's not my dig site. I don't have anywhere near that kind of those kinds of resources. Sorry, that's me stuttering. I don't have anywhere near those kinds of resources. But I have been able to track down that there may be something here that can help us with what we're trying to do. And you guys start to get closer to the ruins, and then as you do, you notice like a number of people like as they notice you guys coming, start to like move around almost a little frantically.
Killstreak is not trying to have his weapon out and look at least somewhat,
Not threatening.
friendly.
You guys are in what, for all intents and purposes, is the this region is the non-stop war zone that Providence has perpetuated to keep themselves in power. This entire chunk of the world, almost the size of a continent, they've kept in perpetual war in order to keep the rest of the world in fear and obeying them. And you're here wearing high-end military armor, so it's understandable that there might be some panic at your presence when you're arriving.
I guess with that in mind, he's just gonna keep on going through the site.
Yeah. So you guys as you make your way down and finally start to approach the site. Again, sorry, I'm trying to find a thing in my war. Is that the thing I'm looking for? I'm looking for something in my notes. Yes, okay. Alright, okay. So... words. As you guys get close, a number of people with firearms start coming out and yelling in a foreign language you don't understand. And Gray immediately, very calmly, puts his hands up, and he starts to speak back in the same language. At which point, Betty, your onboard AI, she's like, "Here, allow me to begin translating." And then your language gets translated real time. It's like, first off, it's impressive that, Gray knows what language they're speaking and how to speak it, considering the region of the world you guys are in and the history here. Like, this place has been in non-stop conflict since the end of the Second Great War. Right. As they, they're yelling at him, it's like, don't fucking move, colonizers. We aren't afraid to blow you apart. I mean, you can easily make quick work of me, but my friend here, those little pea shooters won't do anything to him, and all you'll achieve is making him angry. Shut up, colonizer. One of them says, like, going over and putting the gun against him. He's like, I should blow your brains out right now. And then another one of them says, "Oh, we need to get out of here. If they're here, there's going to be more GDI on the way in a moment now." "Oh, you don't need to worry about GDI. We aren't...
We're not with the GDI.
Bullshit! Look at that armor. That armor... He has that armor because he went AWOL. Because, just like me, he realizes how evil GDI has become. Because just like me, he's heard the word of Cain," he says very softly. And there's immediately, some hushed whispers as they all, are immediately, looking at each other concerned. "How do you know about Cain?" And he has his hands raised, and he's had sort of them a very loose finger curled passive position, and he fully splays the fingers on one hand and holds it forward a little bit, in a sort of a salute where his hand is aimed upward at a diagonal angle with an open palm that faces outward. Not the hand isn't diagonal with the rest. He's not doing the salute you're thinking, but the salute you're thinking isn't too far from what he's doing, is what I'm saying. And he says, He says, he lives one world under Cain. And they all immediately start to, like, murmur to each other, and when they one of them, like, nudges the other, so, put your fucking gun down. What finger do you come from? I'm the thumb of Cain, so you'll do well to respect. And they all, like, immediately, like, head down, looking nervous, like, oh shit. Take us to the center of the dig site. We're here for an inspection. And they all put their heads down, and you guys begin to walk again. He's like, he just sort of smiles. Do you want to say anything?
Killstreak looks over. He's like, "That was easy."
When you know the right words, it can get you through a lot of
Killstreak just assumed.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Oh, I was just reiterating that just Killstreak.
I feel like there might be some, like, latency on your end, because there's a lot of pause between our responses back and forth, it seems like.
There is.
Okay. Yeah, he says,
There is. I'm looking at my voice setting. It's red.
Yeah, he says, what was it? You can get through a lot of locked doors if you know the right words. When you go digging into Providence, you find a lot of other secret societies. The First Great War, it was started by an organization called Fenris. They had a simple goal: a perpetual war located within the southeastern and central quadrants of Europa, in order to help facilitate a growth of power. Sound familiar?
A little too familiar.
Providence originally formed as an organization to bring down Fenris, but it only took one generation for them to become the exact same. But I'm sure we've both learned, it's harder than that to stamp out secretive organizations. Fenris was just a front, I learned, for a larger, older organization called the Black Hand. They date back to times of myth and legend, originally serving a mythical dark lord that ruled over a lost kingdom of Mordor. Even to this day, there are people who worship them. Currently, their leader is a man named Cain, a person they claim is immortal. Never met the man myself, but I've learned more than enough about him, and I was able to learn that there may be something of use to us here when it comes to taking down the Providence and the Constant. And with that, we are going to transfer once again back over to Toontown. I'm trying to get
mentally.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, I'm trying to get better about not spending too much time with one player, so I actually have a timer here next to me so that I can give each of you roughly equal time.
Gotcha.
What were you gonna say?
Oh,
I said that Orca, I forgot to say before the switch scenes, is that Orca probably is like, maybe I should have covered him in dip after all. Back at the head.
Oh, that's awful. So you guys.
I just noticed that.
Oh, just noticed what?
The drawing.
Oh, what drawing? Hang on, I need to see.
Yeah. Which one? Would
Oh
you
my
cover
god.
in dip?
That's so good. Oh, I love the perspective shot. That's really good. God,
It
I
is.
love your art style. It's like it's very distinct because like there's clear anime inspiration, but it doesn't just look like anime art, and that's what I really like about it. Because like so many artists just do anime art.
Yeah. I don't try to do the part of the inspiration is that, but I try not to make it that anime because I don't like it when it gets too anime.
Yeah, it's like it's a
Like
very
you.
like you distinct art style, and I like that. But anyway, I'm gonna give you 2 more
I
star points for
think-
the art for the doodles.
I think Greg lost connection again.
Oh
So I
boy.
think we're gonna put it-
No.
Hopefully he'll reconnect while we're doing your scene. Words. So, you guys are arriving at the hole in the wall with Sam and Max. And as you approach it and look at it, there's an immediate, like, weirdness to it. So, the exits of Toontown, the wall sort of is built up to look like a brick gateway, but painted in the middle of the gateway is just a painting of a tunnel that is used as the portal between worlds, right? Where the brick wall has been knocked in, and where you would like expect to see sky on the other side, is just a painting of a tunnel that towards the top sort of fades out, blending with the painterly sky above. It's almost
look
like
at
another entrance. Sorry. Go ahead.
I think he's back.
Oh, hello, Greg. So yeah, so you guys arrive at the hole in the wall.
Because whoops.
No, go ahead.
Erica's probably just gonna look at Holly because she doesn't know anything about tunes at all.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a point of reference for what this is supposed to mean.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
person's-
Yeah.
So what are the ollies gonna do?
The octopus is going to walk into the painting.
Which you walk up, and when you initially touch it, there's like some resistance before it gives and you enter. Almost like when you first tried to enter or when people first tried to enter Toontown. You never had that resistance when you entered for the first time, but
Okay, so this is probably inexplicable. I was going to say that the octopus had no trouble getting in, and maybe the inexplicable just like walks into it.
oh no, both of them would struggle slightly. Like there'd be a
Okay.
resistance to the portal.
Okay, so it's like a problem with the portal then.
Yeah. Do you follow, Fish?
She is going to follow hesitantly because it's just still so weird to her.
So, you guys begin to make your way through. And like, you know, it's the same experience as when you normally pass through the tunnels that go into Toontown, of a long, dark tunnel where as you go, it gets darker and darker, and then it starts to get brighter again. And as you approach the other end, you emerge in what seems to be the human world. But something feels off. It takes a moment for you to start to pick up on it, but everything feels incredibly well lit. Like, almost too well lit. Like, despite being outdoors, clearly, it's lit as if you're indoors. And as you look around, you're in what is very clearly, like, a city street of some kind. And as you start to walk around, you notice, like, despite this being very clearly some sort of, like, city alley and from perhaps New Liberty City, it feels rather clean. And the air feels rather still.
My memory's a bit bad. Is New Liberty City the city that's near the area that the city that Orc has been to, or is it another city?
Yeah, the two cities you operate near are New Liberty City and Justice City. New Liberty is kind of like New York, and Justice City is kind of like Boston. And Justice City is where the portal to Toontown normally lies. But yeah, there's something just uncanny about this area as you emerge in it.
I don't like the look of this. It's too lit.
What do you mean? It looks great. In fact, I've never seen it look better.
Well, it's
Exactly.
It's like those. How do I explain it? Back where I come from, sometimes you have a sensory screen room, I guess. Kind of feels like that. I don't know.
Where are all the
It's
people?
just- it's not natural.
And that is the thing you notice as you're walking down the road. There's no people. There's a grocery store, there's a newspaper stand, there's an apartment complex, there's like all the buildings and there's trees, but you don't hear any birds, you don't see any people, you don't hear any bugs. And you're now starting to realize as you were walking down the road, you look ahead and you see where you came from. As you realize the road you are walking down seems to have looped around despite you not having turned.
Okay, I don't like this. She's trying to see if the exit is still there, or are they stuck?
The exit is still there. And then you're gonna hear,
This is like,
"What are you doing here? You want to get out of here fast. I don't know who you are, but you don't want to be here."
Who said that?
And you see like some dumpster or some garbage cans sort of like get moved around a little bit. It looks like somebody's hiding behind them.
Did
then-
somebody move into my old place?
That's a start point. Oh, hold on. And what you're gonna see is, hold on. Sorry, I'm just trying to get an image of who you're gonna see.
is my understanding of the description of the scene correct? Is it like everything's too well lit, like in a video game?
Yeah, almost like a video game or like a TV set.
Yeah,
Everything is
like,
super
or-
well lit. But you're gonna see slowly rising up from behind the trash can. This peeks out at you, standing about 6 feet tall.
Oh, I don't like him in color. 6 feet tall?
Yes,
Orchid hates this.
it peeks out from behind the trash can. How did you get here? Nobody else is supposed to be here.
Is he at least in black and white?
No, he's tan with a red belt.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Mr.
This
Puppet Man,
isn't
but
what I
Orchid
request.
probably has her arm gun pulled up, cyberware arm gun pulled on him.
His skin, he does it. He looks like, you know, almost like he's made out of fabric or felt, but he's got fur and his eyes blink. And his mouth like moves and articulates too naturally as he's peeking out from behind the trash can. You need to leave before he finds you.
I've never seen anything like this. Oh, that's
I
what
hate
what
that.
I used to look like.
I hate that. Everybody's. Also, does it look like does the lighting look like that?
Let me see the image. Yes, it does. It looks exactly like that.
Yeah, that's a real image, by the way. It's
Yeah.
what happens in Hawaii when the sun is directly above you.
Yeah, if you're in the equator during midday, that's what it looks like. If you're in a place that is on the equator at high noon, at the right time of year, it's a very neat phenomenon.
Hang on. We're either in Sesame Street or the Kingdom of Make Believe.
I don't know what those are, but I'll just trust you.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but we need to get out of here. I've never seen anybody else here. How do you get out of here?
Gestures to the exit behind them.
Yeah, you big
Came
silly.
back.
You just walk right through the tunnel.
Who do I hear talking? I don't like hearing voices before I've had my morning coffee.
Now you've done it.
And
Inexplicable hits octopus.
you guys hear the door to the apartment complex, and this creature emerges.
It's Wontkins.
It's about so if the other one's about 6 feet, that one's probably about 5 feet. Like emerges out with just like it only has the 2 legs, and it's sort of like scooching itself forward to peek out the door, and it, like hangs its head out the door looking at all of you guys. It's like, hey, and he pops his head back in the doorway, and then from the bush beside you it shakes and he pops his head out. Who are you?
I'm Ollie. And I'm Ollie.
And you?
I'm not telling you that.
Not
Yeah, I like to. I like to think that when Ollie looked back at Perka, she turned into a guy because she doesn't like the fact that these things are like almost a head taller than her.
So
Whoa.
you just got
So
taller.
now he is 6 feet tall now.
Orca's brother, where did you come from?
Orca's brother? That's a weird name.
Wait a minute.
Tell me,
I am Orca.
you like coffee? No! The other one cowers back behind the garbage cans.
Oh God. See, she's gonna be like. I mean, he's sorry.
What the fuck?
He's gonna be like. No, I don't think I've actually had coffee before.
Don't like coffee?
Never had it.
He curls his lips in and starts to shake with anger. You gotta drink Wilkins coffee. Ah! And he just bangs his little toe down that's like sticking out of the bush. And Orca, I'm gonna need a dodge check. As a safe is gonna fall on your head.
I think you might have gotten the characters mixed up.
Did I?
I'm confused.
Give me a second. There's no way I'm mixing up the characters. I could have sworn.
Yeah, I need to find a ref of what Orca is as a guy because I drew it a really long time ago. Let me try to find it.
Put your money in here.
Real quick.
Oh my god, you're so right. I did mix up the 2 characters.
Because I was like, why is Wontkins why is Wontkins the one that wants you to drink coffee?
You're so right. I mixed up the 2. I can't believe I did that. God, and I thought I had done a fucking fuck. So, correction. The red one was the one hiding behind the dumpster, and the tan one was the one asking if you like coffee.
Have you tried Wilkins coffee?
Yeah, that's my bad.
I don't like it.
So, yeah, it's like, do you like
okay.
coffee?
You live and you learn.
I'm giving you 5 star points for pointing out my mistake. Yeah, he
For
asked, do
being
you
a
like...
pedantic asshole.
No, it's an important thing, because that's their only defining characteristics between the 2 of them, and I've swapped them up. I've flipped their defining characteristics between them. Yeah, I was like, do you like some coffee? And when he said no, yeah, I'm gonna need a dodge check.
She said that she hasn't had it before. She hasn't had
Well,
coffee.
you said you had opened it up by saying no in the way you formed the
No.
sentence.
And then now he's like, die.
Yeah,
That's nimbleness, right?
yeah, nimbleness.
One's percent.
Oh, that's good. 3 successes. You see the shadow coming because nothing else here has been casting shadows except this, and are able to dive out of the way. You gotta drink Wilkins coffee. And that is when we're gonna cut back to Greg, because I don't want to leave him hanging too long. All right. So Greg, You there? Oh, is this connection being a problem?
He's still in the tape talk.
Greg, you there? Okay, I guess we'll stick with you guys.
Yes, sorry.
Oh, okay, you are back. Okay, you are there.
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry. So, yeah, we cut back to you, and you and Gray.
Yeah, there's a delay, like I said.
So, words. Brain, sorry. Yeah, Greg had. I mean, not Greg. Gray had told you. I'm trying to brain. I'm brain farting on what we just did with you like 10 minutes ago. You and Gray were going down into the ruins. He had done the thing, and then you. Yeah, he told you about how Kane. Yeah, Kane's organization. He believes there's something here that can help you guys. And as you guys go further into the ruins, you know, they have like a style that matches like what you would expect from this region on the surface. But as you get deeper, the architecture starts to look different and strange. And Gray, he's gonna start to speak. There's been there's a number of occult organizations that believe that long ago we were visited by an alien race known as the Archesians, that they had left behind tools for us to use once we became smart enough. Now, I don't know if I believe in aliens, but, well, I've been around enough to know that every myth has some truth to it. And when my contacts in the Black Hand gained a little bit of intel about something having been found here, something powerful, I knew I had to follow through. And I knew that having your help would be good, or having your backup would be beneficial. And as he says that, you guys emerge through the ruins, and you can see what can, or you see what appears to just be like. So imagine if you took an egg and cut it in half, like from the top to the bottom, and painted the whole thing like solid black, and then made it the size of a skyscraper. And it looks like they've been excavating that out from under the ground here. If that makes sense.
A lot of equipment you're gonna need. It's a lot of equipment you're gonna need to use to dig that thing out.
It's not about getting that out. It's about getting what's in it. Just follow my lead. He steps back steps ahead a little bit and continues to speak in the native language of the people. Open it up. We need to get inside. One of them looks over. But we were told to keep it sealed until Kane arrived. Gray, we were told to keep it sealed until until Kane arrived. We were sent to pick it up for Kane. Something has come up. Kane isn't coming? One of them says, like, stepping forward. But we've been waiting for him. We've done all he asks. You question the word of the Great One? He steps back a little nervous. Kane wants us to get it and bring it for him. Get it? Get what? What's inside there? There's a little bit of murmuring and, like, you know, they all look at each other a little bit, like, unsure. But they're gonna, you know...
Who's gonna be the guinea pig?
They're gonna give and let you guys, like, through. and you make your way down, and as you approach the entrance, one of them's like, what exactly was it that Kane told you? He told us to come here, go inside, and get what was in there. They sort of look at him for a long moment, and like, you get the feeling that that was a prodding question, but then they say, we can't just open it for you. The door opens up every day, 2 times every day. Or the door opens up once every single day, for 6 hours, and then seals up again. When is it opening up again? They all sort of like, you know, there's some of them like looking at each other a little unsure, and one of them raises his gun up toward you. Why don't you already know that? Gray looks over. What do you mean? We've told Kane in all of our reports. If he sent you, surely you would know that the door isn't open yet. Surely you'd know. Oh, do we know you're really here for Kane? Gray, he sort of like lets out a sigh, he's like,
Because
sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, Killstreak kind of like jumps in and said, because he brought me here with him.
Do you want to make that an intimidation or a charm check?
I'll make it as a charm.
And they're gonna ask, who are you? One of them says, or the man like closest says. You just click the number to roll.
How do I roll the dice?
Man, the audio delay is killing. The music's a lot more intense than I intended, I'm realizing. Oh, holy shit, that's a good roll. Roll this one as well. Just highlight it and hit the R key a bunch. Okay. One of them's gonna, or the guy's gonna ask, and who are you? As you step forward and say that.
My name's Killstreak, and I used to work for the GDI, but I no longer am a part of them. I'm my own person, you could say.
An agent of Kane, enlightened by his teachings, Gray says. And your very high charisma check seems to calm them down. God, that was a good charisma check, because that saved you from a combat encounter. They lower their weapons. The door opens in about 30 minutes. Very well, then we have time. Give me all of the data you've gathered on the structure. I'd like to look it over before we go in. And they start to get you information, you know, and you and Gray start going through it. Betty's able to scan through it. Like, Gray starts reading through it initially, and then Betty's like, give me a good look and I can read it faster than him.
Killstreak is just leaning his helmet over, scanning all the stuff.
Once she scans all of them, she sort of directs you, and I imagine you just like reach over and move some of it aside so you can scan more. And Gray, realizing what's going on, he's just like, oh, all right, and backs away.
Yeah.
Interesting. They estimate that this structure is over 80,000 years old. That puts it older than all human civilization. And it appears, they've attempted to break into it numerous ways through explosive drills, picks, Nothing can break the surface material. They haven't even been able to get a sample of it. If we could get more equipment here, I would be able to maybe take a look, but I can't possibly tell you what this structure's made of, and they don't know either. According to this, every single day at 6 a.m., a perfectly square hole, exactly 5 meters by 5 meters, opens up in the side of the structure. They've shined lights down and estimate that it runs into the structure approximately 40 meters before entering into a larger room. They've not explored the interior of the large room because they've never gone in. Once inside, it'll remain open for exactly 6 hours before the door seals up again. So we'd best not get locked in there, I suppose.
That would be a bad idea.
Alright. And I'm gonna straight up say, you avoided a planned combat with one well-placed charisma check. So we're gonna quickly cut back over to the other group. Yeah, sorry, we'll cut back to you soon. So, yeah, the safe drops down, and we're now in a combat scenario for the two of you. So, now I'm going to make the time format be... They'll get around to combat, then I'll cut back to you, then they'll get around to combat, then I'll cut back to you, etc. So, it won't be too long before back at you, Greg. So yeah, the safe drops narrowly... Sorry, the safe drops narrowly missing you, Orca. And it is now your guys' turn as a combat has been initiated by the unknown tall tan individual. It's like, you gotta drink Wilkins coffee, or else.
Or else what? Shut up.
He looks staring daggers at the one who asked or else what. What do the two of you want to do?
The inexplicable is going to like reach behind his back for a long range mallet, but then he keeps searching.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this is embarrassing. I don't have a weapon. What happens if we don't drink Wilkins coffee?
Oh, that's right. You wanted to have your powers split between the two yous, didn't you? Was that a thing you had sent in the message?
Yeah. Like, okay. Inexplicable was going to be the less toony of the two.
Yeah, so let's quickly go through your powers super fast. Or do you...
That's why I was so surprised when you're like, yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, I guess that's the end of it.
I was in the middle of shit at the time, which is why I was able to...
I understand.
Who gets coyote time?
I'm gonna say Octopus does.
Okay. 0G.
That
That means that you're immune to the vacuum of space. And you gravity acts in whatever direction you view as down while you're in space.
Octopus.
Who gets bottoms up? The thing where they get pricked in the butt and go flying in the air.
Octopus.
Who gets messenger bird?
Octopus.
Who gets bright idea?
Octopus.
Me.
Inexplicable.
Protagonist protection. Wait. Drain 1 stamina to rotate a die. Oh, that's the thing that allows you to drain your ink to increase your rolls. So it lets you roll
inexplicable.
better. The right tool. You want that to be the octopus. Hammer space.
Yeah. Yeah, Octopus. Because he's got the hat.
Reverse psychology.
Octopus.
All right.
Oh, octopus.
Bolt of speed.
Connected.
Octopus.
Hand drawn. That one is. Ollie has a secondary stamina bar fueled by ink. Oh, so that's your second the like inkwell for specifically for summoning items. I'm assuming.
Okay, that.
Octopus you.
Yes.
And wait, what? The thing that lets you do the like. Wait. Oh, that's the thing where if somebody throws you, they get thrown instead.
I'm gonna say inexplicable because that is indeed inexplicable.
Okay. Octopus Ollie is much stronger.
Yep.
Which leads to a very interesting balancing of you going into the future stuff, since the inexplicable is still going to be the one returning to the human world. Mo, you're
In the
basically-
future. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, like going forward.
I thought you were talking about Silver the Hedgehog shit.
Yeah, no, not time travel wise. I understand the confusion given the setting.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
I have only one picture of Orca as a guy that's presentable, and it's this one.
what do you mean
That's
by
presentable.
Yes, the horns are way long. Look, I don't draw them as a guy much because I usually have a hard time with it.
I love them.
I understand.
They kind of almost look the same.
They're
I
kind of
get
built like
nervous drawing
solid.
women too.
They're kind of built like Solid Snake. You get
Oh,
nervous
yeah, because
drawing
my-
women, yet you
my
play so many of
cheeks
them.
Are too.
Really?
Two.
So many.
They're alerting the guards.
Yeah, one.
Art is all.
But yeah, so sorry, I cut off what was going on. So what are all of you doing?
I'm gonna pull my gun out.
Ollie's still waiting for what happens if you don't drink Wilkins coffee, and and Inexplicable is panicking because he realizes he doesn't have any weapons until he looks down at Ollie, the octopus.
Okay, so basically
no.
the two of you, your two U's don't do anything with their actions, so I'm gonna give you 2 star points.
Thank you.
Orca, what are you doing?
What if
I'm gonna
the
get
other
so many
Ollie just
rupees.
starts- What if the other Ollie just starts using the other Ollie as a improvised weapon?
What? It's like you're in my head.
Get out of my head! Get out of my
Get
head!
out of my head! You're in my head too.
Orca's did never put away her gun arm. I have a feeling so she's just gonna keep that, and she's probably gonna ask it.
Ready to shoot him,
So-
but isn't.
Or like she thinks that if this place operates like Toontown, she can't really hurt him unless she has dinner.
True. It's worth noting that
She's
these guys aren't toons. They're both 3-dimensional and felt looking.
Oh, okay, then she's just like, is coffee really that serious? Raises an eyebrow at the one that was saying Jake Volk's coffee.
Not as serious as Kofi.
Support me on Kofi. Hoi, 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 hoi. Anyway,
Have you tried Wilkins Kofi?
if you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you'll get it, he says. And his eyes gleam for a moment. A bus is gonna come hurtling out of nowhere towards the 2 of you. 3 of you.
Is another nimbleness.
Yeah, give me another nimbleness check. Ollie, what are the 2 Ollies doing?
Inexplicable is going to try and is gonna try and pull he and Octopus out of the way,
All
while
right.
Octopus is gonna go. Oh, let me have it.
You got 4 successes. I'm gonna say that's enough to dodge successfully. Orca only got 2.
He's gonna get hit by a bus today, guys.
Do you want to spend 2 star points to make sure you don't get hit by a bus?
Yes.
Yeah, because 2 stamina will be enough for that.
Now Ollie's just hitting himself for saving the one who's already invincible.
You all dive out of the way.
He's like, fuck, now she won't baby.
No, no, no! I killed the bus driver.
Yeah. Listen. You guys jump out of the way, and like you're now like in front of the trash cans where the other one was hiding, and he peeks out. He's like, "We got it. You just gotta listen to him, okay? Anyone who doesn't drink Wilkins coffee gets it, but I can't keep drinking it. I haven't slept and I don't remember how long." All right.
He doesn't even have eyelids.
His voice would be this. I haven't slept and I don't remember how long. I'm fucking up
Very
the
good.
voices.
I'm proud of you.
Probably just like, this is why I don't drink coffee.
And we are now going to cut back to Gerg. So, you guys spend some time waiting, looking at the information, and eventually the door opens up. All right. After you, he says.
Killstreak just kind of like looks over. Actually, do you know of that scene of Master Chief looking over the ledge in Silent Cartographer and kicking the rock down?
Yes.
Yep.
That's what Killstreak just kind of does. He looks over the ledge and he just kind of like knocks something over just to see like how far it goes. He's like measuring it with his helmet.
Ah!
Well, it's on a drop down.
And
It's horizontal.
And then after a minute or so, he just kind of like, oh, sorry, I thought it was a drop down.
Yeah, no, it's good.
All right, so then he just walks up.
I'm trying to get a nice reference image real quick. This is what the structure looks like, just buried underground. That's what it looks like. But hang on, I'm gonna see if I can't get like a profile shot of it. Here is what it looks like in profile. So that's what you are approaching and entering. You know?
It's the arrival ship.
Oh no! You're revealing what I'm getting my reference images from. I fucking love that movie. Everybody go watch the movie The Arrival. It's one of the best sci-fi movies ever. But yeah, there's just a tunnel open in the side of it that goes deeper than it realistically should. Given like because like it goes 40 meters far deep, but this thing isn't 40 meters across at the section where it's opening up. Well, after you, Tin Can, Gray says.
Killstreak just walks on through.
You guys start walking through and he goes with you. See. From what I've been able to understand, Kane has been looking for some kind of weapon that he believes the Archesians had. He calls it the Tacitus. And apparently, he thinks it's here.
I'm not sure if I like the sound of that.
If we want to be able to defeat the Constant, it might be our best chance, given the abilities that he's been shown to have. If somebody, after all, if somebody has complete control over, or after all, if somebody with the powers that he has, whatever they are, it's going to be difficult getting close to him and being able to take him out. And you guys eventually arrive in like a big you arrive at where it opens up, and it's a big circular room with like super thin, like less than an inch thick platforms that sort of spiral up either side of you to a circular platform above. That in the middle of it, you just see a white glowing orb floating. And Gray is going to turn and start to walk up. I assume you follow him.
Yeah, Killstreak's gonna fall.
Eventually you guys go up and you can see it's just, or from the ceiling, a big, like, all of the ceiling slopes into like a sort of stalactite shape, perfectly smooth on all ends, into a needle-thin point that very lightly touches this white orb. And Gray goes up to it and he's like, I guess this must be the Tacitus, the Arcasian superweapon. Do you think it's safe to touch?
Only one way to find out. And he starts approaching it to touch it.
Yeah, you walk up, put your hand out, and you like, you gently grab it from below, and it just feels like touching, like a ball, and it comes, as soon as you touch it, you feel it sort of come loose from whatever's holding it to the needle that like point at the top, and it's in your hand. And as you look at it, you can see like the glowing light dims slightly, and it's this perfectly smooth crystal ball. Inside, the light flowing through it, you realize, is almost like a data stream of some form. Strange alien, like I say, when I say alien, I mean like unrecognizable, like letterings or symbols are flowing through the surface. Yeah. Almost like a water of code or text flowing through it. And as you hold it, you swear you can hear like voices overlaying each other. Almost like the sound you would hear when you're rapidly switching through radio stations or TV networks. But very faint and very quiet, as if it's coming from 100 miles away. Well, it didn't seem to vaporize you. You then hear gunfire outside. And
the world.
Gray, what were you gonna say? What'd you say, Greg?
Oh, he was going to make a quick whip of saying, like, the world is still here, so that's something. I said, the kill streak, it makes a quick whip saying, the world is still here. That's something.
He chuckles at your comment, and that's when you guys will hear the gunfire, and he'll look and quickly draw his pistol. That doesn't sound good. You don't think you could have been followed by GDI, do you?
Sounds like we have company.
Alright.
More than likely.
With that, I'm now just going to exclusively be playing the combat music I was playing, which I don't think I remembered to send it to you guys. This is the combat music I was playing for the fight going on with the others. Because now everybody's in combat. Yay!
Yay, we're on combat.
So
now we have the dodge buses.
But is the combat evolved?
It is good guys' turns. So Ollie's Orca, Killstreak. What do all of you do in your respective scenarios?
Orca's gonna see if she can harm the coffee maniac. He can harm the coffee maniac. God damn it. I should really just go with Faye. I should just stick with Faye.
Maybe.
It's easier.
Maybe. Oh.
Baby. They're going to see if the coffee maniac is a tangible and harmable entity, so they're gonna shoot him.
Alright.
And I forgot the gun is cyberware is nebulous base +2. Almost 6. Do I just put this over the two?
So the first thing you do is you roll all you make copies and roll all bursts.
Right. I don't have the permission to do that.
Oh shoot. Let me promote you guys. Up. Promote and promote. What is Ollie doing while they're doing that? Roll those dice.
Inexplicable is going to grab the octopus by the legs, hit him on the ground like a baseball bat, and then wield him like a blunt instrument.
I love that. The one then goes on top of the highest face value die. Oh, yeah, Xavier gun skill. So Ollie, that's going to be an athletics check, which you have an athletics of 4.
Let them roll.
Run the fade like Kyber did.
You got
in
one
Wisdom,
success.
Back in time.
You do not have any relevant skills, but you also have 30 star points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's use them all. Or let's use however many I need to succeed.
Alright, so, do you want to turn an 8 into a 10 or a 2 into a 6?
2 into a 6.
So that's going to be 4 points. Bump, bump,
And then-
bump. You now have 2 successes, which is not enough to pass. 8 into a 10.
Yep.
That's 2 more. Roll that 10. Roll that burst. That's another 8. I assume turn that one to a 10 as well.
You assume correctly.
10. That gives you another die. Let's roll it. That brings you... That's a 3. So you're still only at 3 successes. Do you want to turn that 3 into a 6?
You bet your ass I do.
That brings you to 4 successes, which still isn't passing. Do you want to turn one of the
Okay,
6s into a 10?
Yes. Sorry, I can't actually see my dice.
Oh,
Yeah, that's good. That's
Thank
why
you.
that's why I'm communicating all the results to you.
Oh, for fuck's sake. The other 6.
Hold on. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I wasn't assuming that.
Roll that burst. That's another 6. That's 4 successes you're at, which isn't enough to pass yet.
All right, 4 more to make it a 10.
All right. This is actually a really good stress test of what high star points looks like in combat, and I don't think it's too bad.
God
You're
damn it.
kidding.
Well, that just about
3 successes you're stuck at. There's no...
That just about does it for Tristan.
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I was gonna get hit by a bus.
Yeah, so long as you didn't keep getting ones. So you grab Ollie, turn him into a bat, and you run at the tan puppet and swing him like a weapon, and the puppet goes "Rah!" and he ducks down into the bush he was in, and he pops back up behind like out a window or in a window of one of the coffee shops. Now why are you being so violent for? All I'm just saying, or all I'm telling you is to drink some Wilkins coffee. And that's when you swing around Orca and unload your laser gun into him. He's and falls over.
You know, for some reason,
Muppet.
the first Muppet, you could say, the original, for some reason, it looks a lot more normal when you can't see his legs.
You couldn't see his legs before. He was in a bush.
Okay. Oh, good.
Greg, what are you doing meanwhile in your end as this is happening on your turn? You heard gunfire outside of the thing you are in. You're holding the Tacitus.
Yeah, Killstreak is moving forward. He's got a. Yeah, he's moving forward. He's gonna pull out a sidearm since his other arm is gonna be holding that orb, and he's gonna be moving in front of Gray just in case the fire comes.
Gray will actually take his bag and hold it out and ask you to put the Tacitus in his bag.
I like the good dichotomy between the A and B plot.
Yeah.
We're lighting up a Muppet full of holes here, and the other one is a very serious fight.
So, Gray's gonna carry the Tacitus in his bag as you guys make your way down. Oh, what's up? So you trying to speak, Greg?
Oh, I was just agreeing, like, alright, he's gonna put it in the bag.
Okay. And as you guys make your way through, you see that all of the people you're here with have been gunned down by a collection of men in black painted military equipment. And in the middle of all of them, let me see if I can get a picture of this man, actually. In the middle of them stands... Ba-da-ba-bum. What's the best image I can use of this guy right now? Stands this man. I presume you're the ones who claimed to be my envoys? It's
For some
very...
reason, the image isn't loading on my end.
Oh. Well, he's just gonna say, I presume you're the ones who pretended to be my envoys. It is unwise.
Oh, there we go, it just loaded.
It is unwise to stand in the way of Cain the Immortal. But I respect it nonetheless. And so I'll offer you a chance to say final words to explain yourself before my black hand open fire on you. And Betty is gonna like immediately start running analytical data on like the room. I estimate that there's 12 guards accompanying him. We won't. Given that the only entrance and exit to here is the makeshift elevator at the far end of the excavation site, we would never survive a trip up with any of them still alive, or with any of them still conscious and able to fight us. We need to either kill or knock them all out.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make this quick.
Well, do you have an explanation for yourself? And he
And
raises
with that-
it, or he raises up a fist and he says, "Or am I going to have my men kill you?"
Killstreak comes up with an explanation, saying that, I don't know, I'm trying to think of some sort of bullshitty kind of explanation. What if I told you we're here on behalf of the Peace Corps?
He opens up his hand and he says, "Kill them." And they are, but you have first action because it's still your turn in combat. Or actually, no, you would have spent your entire turn making your way down the tunnel. So with that, it's now enemies' turns on both groups' accounts. So Ollie and Orca, the other man, he's gonna go, "No, what did you do? You're just making him angry," the red guy says. We need to get out of here before he gets up. Quickly, take me with you. Ollie, Orca.
Inexplicable will drop octopus, and he will go for Wontkins.
Well, you don't know that's his name yet because nobody asked him.
Well, yes, but Tristan does.
The red one.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm so confused. Oh my god.
And
The tan one is your enemy, the red one is your friend. I fucked that up front.
Okay, Orkin's just gonna probably tell over the Ollies to get the puppet or run back into the exit. She's gonna cover him, or at least try to.
He
I'm doing
is.
suppressing fire. He yaps. Oh my god! So you should play Orca as a lady. Whenever I play,
Yes.
I keep forgetting to say he. I should say they.
So what are you guys doing?
Did we not just say?
Sorry, I'm just asking you to
Orca's-
repeat it because I'm dumb brain.
Orca's doing technically doing suppressing fire.
Okay.
If for Ollie's to escape with or without the tan one, I mean the red one.
Yeah. Inexplicable is going to try and save. Is going to try and get the red one out, and the octopus is looking up at Orca and going, "Why don't we just try his coffee? I mean, what's the worst that could happen?"
Oh, it's terrible though. And as he
Yeah.
tried to grab the red one, like I said, is 5 foot tall, so I'm gonna need an athletics check.
Well, inexplicable. Remember, is I think 6 feet.
But you only have an athletics of 4.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you got 2 bursts and a success.
Oh well, we all know how quickly that can.
You're 1 success shy. Do you want to turn a 5 into a 6 and pass?
Yes.
As you grab him and pick him up from behind the trash cans, you notice a giant forearm is extending out his back end as you lift him.
What the hell was that?
Don't think about it.
Wait, don't look there. And you then look
Okay.
over the trash. Oh, are you gonna not look? Or
Or
are you gonna look?
He's gonna try not to look, but anytime he spares a glance, he goes, "Oh God, he's got a beard."
As you glance down, what you see is an infinite void, the endless cosmos. Within it, an arm stretches on and on, beyond reach, beyond comprehension. This is the arm of God. This is the arm of creation. It reaches far beyond your comprehension to realms that you cannot understand. And from it, you hear but one word utter back. Drink Wilkins coffee. Ollie immediately takes 1d10 psychic damage.
Bro comprehended something that he should have not comprehended and then immediately lost the ability to comprehend it.
That is so funny.
But this is all during the enemy's turn. So, kill streak on your end. 12 guards are gonna open fire on you. What do you do?
He's gonna pull out his sidearm and just start blasting.
Okay, so you're gonna do a counterattack? Because this is during the enemy's turn. You can't
Yeah.
do that. It just means you roll with 1 degree of disadvantage. Which means you need 7 and up for successes.
Okay. So do I roll with 5 then?
Well, you're using your gun, so yeah, 5, because
7.
you're level 5 in every stat. Your marksman will allow you to... Your level 1
Yep.
Oh, wait, you're level 1 marksman? Okay, hang on. I think some of your character stats are a little outdated, so I'm going to raise you to be level 4 in marksman.
Okay.
Because that makes way more sense for your character. Level 4 martial arts, level 4 soldier,
Join the level 4 club.
level
It's great
4
here.
survivalist.
Love having 4 and shooting
Yeah.
guns.
I'm gonna just make you level 4 in all these skills.
Okay.
So,
Four.
yeah, go ahead and roll the 5 dice. Oh my god, your enemies rolled terrible. Hang on. One, two, three, four, 5. They got 5 successes. How many did you get? So you know how skill points work, right? Greg,
Kinda.
you have 4 points, or actually 8 points, because both soldier and firearms. 8 points to add to these dice to increase their size. You need 7s or higher to get successes. They got 5 successes. So you need at least 5 to not get killed. Or to not get shot, I should say. Not necessarily
little-
killed.
Oh my god, that's a little soon.
Yeah, you have a lot of health, so... how do you want to distribute your skill points?
Could I use one of my star points?
Well, I said you have 4 skill points to distribute
I would
still.
like to put it to this one.
3.
I would like to put it to... How do I...
Oh, hang on, so... brain. You're gonna bring that to 7 with all 4 points? Or you have 8, sorry, not 4. You have 8 to distribute. So you're turning that into a 7 with 4 of them. And I assume 2 more to turn this one into a 7?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
You still have 2 more skill points.
Yep.
Do you want to turn an 8 into a 10? Or do you want to just call it safe here? You don't get shot, none of them get shot, is where
Yeah.
it stands now.
No, I'll turn an 8.
Alright.
No, I'll turn an 8 into a 10.
Roll that die. This one right here. Let's see if you are able to kill one of them. Oh. Hang on. Highlight it and just mash the R key.
The fuck? Come on.
It's working. Is it not working on your end?
That was gonna be Nate.
Oh.
It keeps on fucking glitching.
No, it's working on
Uh,
my end. I'm seeing... Hey,
Glitching how? Question, glitching how? Because I know if you do it too fast, it kind of freaks out.
What?
it's working totally fine on my end. I think the glitch
Like
is
it's
just...
freezing in midair, and there's.
It's not doing that for us, though. I can see it rolling like
Hold
normal.
on, let me see.
I think it might be your internet
Oh, okay.
fucking it up.
Again, okay.
I think I know. I think I know what's causing it. Is if you do this way too fast, it sometimes does that. That's why I kind of pace out when I roll it.
I think that might just be a
to make sure
latency
it's
issue then.
Oh,
So here,
okay,
I'll
maybe
give it.
it might-
It's
I'll
a bad latency. Like,
I'll
that's
handle your
latency.
rolls for you then. Oh,
Oh.
did he disconnect?
I think it may.
Right.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Hello. Can you hear me?
I think it's doing the bad gateway right now.
Oh god,
It's taking a moment.
is Greg's internet dying? Greg? Oh god,
Probably like that.
hold on. Oh god, it's been forever since I DM'd him. Hold on, I can't find him in my list. I want it.
Yeah, this latency thing is so horrible right now. Like,
okay,
it's
now.
really bad.
I can handle your rolls for you, if you like.
Yeah, you can just look at the stream. I'll just be more proactive about focusing on the rolls.
Yeah. If it's too rough for you, Greg, like, to keep going, I'd be willing to not count this session towards your session count, but still give you the XP for leveling if you need to leave. If it's not, if it's like broken.
No. I'm gonna give it another shot because I just refreshed it, and if it doesn't work this time, then I'll do that because...
Yeah, and I'll do your rolls for you, though, so... I just rolled a 6, so you're gonna kill one of the goons.
Yeah,
So-
I think I'll just keep my camera, like, right here.
Alright.
Because you can see both of the rolls, if I keep it here.
So, you run, like, through the crowd, firing at the enemies, and are able to gun down one of them as you avoid all of the shots, a few of them glancing off of your energy ammo. And Gray, like, mirrors your movement behind you so that he can stay safe as a human shield. And he, So, to make things fast, I'm doing the rolls for the allies on my phone, and he managed to gun one down as well. But I want to roll the enemies in front of you so you guys can see the results the enemies are getting. At least for the grunts. I'm actually not rolling in front of you guys for Watkins, but whatever. I'm being inconsistent. Doesn't fucking matter. Just know that I'm doing dice rolls in the background. Sometimes. So, that's the end of enemy turn. So now it's players' turns. Orca, Ollie, Killstreak, what are all of you doing during your turn?
I'll let Ollie go first. Because whatever
Thank
he
you.
does, is gonna just react to.
Octopus is going to raise his hand and go, I'll try some coffee. Inexplicable will look away from the void and just not think about it. And with his successful athletics roll, he's going to carry Wontkins towards the tunnel.
As you lower him down to look away from the void, Wontkins is gonna go, just pick up the barrels, I'll hold on to those. So you pick up the trash barrels instead so that you don't need to see into the endless void of existence. Or see his forearm. Alright, so you're gonna run for the exit with him. And what did you say you're doing, Orca?
He's gonna pick up the Ollie that wants to try the coffee, and we're gonna take the portal with him.
As you guys run, Wontkins is gonna go, he's like a god here. He's terrifying. I've been here since before 1997 having to drink coffee. It's terrifying. There used to be this window I could look through to see a world that didn't have Watkins coffee. Every now and again I'd see people laughing at my suffering.
It's called Wilkins.
Sorry, Wilkins coffee. I would see them laughing at my suffering, and then one day, this screen went dark and never came on again.
Boy, did I dodge a bullet.
I'm going to need a nimbleness check from all of you.
Meanwhile, the octopus is like, well, maybe if we try the coffee, he'll leave us alone.
He won't. He won't leave you alone. He'll just keep making you drink more and more and more. And anytime you say you've had enough, he'll strike and hurt you.
I got 3 successes.
All right, Ollie can't roll. 7. Ba-da-ba.
Got on it.
Oh, Ollie, you
Oh.
got 0 successes.
All right, star points.
Hang on, let me just check if it's
Oh,
even
like-
possible. 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would need 4 here. So, if you just want to try and turn all of your dice into succeeding numbers, you're 1 star point short. Right?
Am I?
But
Are you sure?
yes, because you need 5 successes, and so you can turn this 4 into a 6, this 3 into a 6, this 3 into a 6, this 2 into a 6, and then this 2 into a 5.
Oh,
So if you'd like, you can instead either take the L and save all your star points, or redirect some of them to this 4 to a 10 and hope for a chain success.
okay. I mean, it's either that or just take the L.
Death by toffee.
Yeah, so do you want to take the L and not make it to the doorway?
No, let's
Please.
gamble.
What's happening is they're trying to intercept you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turns this into a 10. Oops. That's a 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But you're now, once again, still too many star points shy of passing. Because you can't turn this 2 into a 6 now.
Okay.
Do you want to turn
Then,
the 5 into a 10 and hope for a burst chain?
Yeah, sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I know it's not gonna work, but
It could. If this 10 rolls a 10. Or this 5 roll. 7. So that's 1, 2, 3 successes when you need 5.
turn that
You can
7
turn
into
this-
a 10.
8, 8, 9, 10. You're failing.
Yep.
Gambling.
On this-
How many did you get,
this
Orca?
building thing.
I lost everything.
You guys done more star points. I got 3.
That is too shy. Well, for 4 star
I mean-
points, you can pass.
Oh man, my
uh,
wives, they're gonna kill me.
Sure.
All right, yeah, by turning these 2 4s into 6s. Or you could turn an 8 into a 10 for only 2 and gamble.
The GM lies.
No, I'm not gambling. I'm sorry.
You'd rather guarantee the success, I understand.
Yes.
So you grab the ollie and you run for the doorway, and you run into it, and you go through, and you're running down the tunnel. Meanwhile, Ollie the Inexplicable, who's holding Wotkins, as you're running, a guillotine is gonna drop down in front of the portal. Like right as you're jumping for it, a giant guillotine drops down and catches you.
No.
Now come
does
on.
it just cut me off, or does it?
No, you're caught in the
behead me?
guillotine on the on your turn. Now come on, your friend was so. Or sorry. Now come on,
Wait.
your friend was so willing to drink some Wilkins coffee.
Well, if
Why-
he's willing, I'm wanting.
Don't say that. And with that, it's now enemy's turn. Or no,
When
no.
you, wait,
Wait, what?
when you say I'm caught in the guillotine, do you mean like my head is like through the hole?
Yes.
And
Oh my
okay,
God. Gotta be
I thought you meant the
executed.
blade.
No, you're caught in the hole. He, on enemy's turn, he's gonna go. Oh well, if you won't, if you don't drink Wilkins coffee, you know what happens. and the guillotine's gonna drop. What are you gonna do to try and avoid getting your head chopped off on the guillotine?
We're just like, wait, where's Ollie? The other one.
I'm gonna be honest with you real quick, Tristan. The guillotine won't hurt you. You're a toon.
I'm going to, I'm just going to pull my head out with a...
I'm gonna do a nimbleness check for that.
God, it takes me 3 times as long to draw Orca as a guy than if I treat them as a girl.
So you grab it and you start to push, trying to pull your head out, you know? But you don't get out in time, and the guillotine drops down, and your head rolls away, separated from your body. But you're not hurt in any way and are still completely alive and fine.
Oh. Oh, phew.
If you remember, Tristan, it's a mask. You can just pull that thing off.
Yes, but without the octopus underneath.
The head is still totally alive and the body is still animated as well. A new power for Raggedy Ollie has been discovered. He can just rip himself apart. Just drink Wilkins coffee, or else. Meanwhile, Killstreak, you're getting shot at by 10 guys. What do you do as a reaction on the enemy turn?
Just give it a moment.
Latency, I imagine.
God, how bad is the latency? Are you there, Greg?
My character, my character is just gonna continue to run and gun.
Alright, give me a shoot check. Nimbleness with 8 skill points. Or I'll do your rolls for you, that's right. Don't worry, I'm doing them.
Yeah.
That's a burst. You have 3 successes, and you're rolling with disadvantage, so 6s don't count as successes because it's on the enemy's turn. They got 1, 2, 3, 4 successes. You got 1. But with skill points, you can easily turn that into... So, can you see the numbers?
Yes.
How do you use your 8 skill points to modify the roll? You need 7 or higher to succeed.
So I'm gonna make the 4s into as close to 7 as I can.
Wouldn't it make more sense to modify the 6s and 5?
How so?
So you have 8 points to distribute, and you need your dice to be a 7 or higher. So with 1 point, you can turn this into a 7. Second point, this into a 7. And then 3 more, or 2 more, I mean, to turn this into a 7. And then you still have 4 more left over. You know?
In which case, sure, I'll do that.
Alright.
We'll do that.
So that's 5 successes compared to their 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means you kill one of them, and none of them land a hit on you as you're running around. And I rolled for Gray's doing the same. He's also going to kill 1. Orca, now it's your guys' turn again. Orca, you're in the tunnel. Ollie, you are beheaded and holding holding a garbage can that Wotkins has crawled inside of.
Oh!
Orca's gonna drop the Ollie that she picked up in the tunnel and she's gonna go back for the other Ollie.
The other guy who's asking you to drink Wilkins coffee raises back up in the window where he's shot. Has the bullet wounds in his body are like stitching themselves back together. Now that wasn't a very nice thing for you to have done. And I didn't realize that people could go through that painting. Huh. How many people out there have never had Wilkins coffee before? Why, it's a absolute travesty. I'm just gonna have to go out there and get at people their Wilkins coffee.
Polo. Polo. Polo! The body's just like feeling around.
Do you want to spend an action reattaching your... or actually, no, as you're feeling around to the body, Wilkins is gonna go, just don't worry about getting us out of here. And he's gonna lean over and pick up Ollie's head in his mouth.
Oh! You don't know where I've been!
5-second rule! Why do you taste like soggy garbage?
So he
Because I am soggy garbage.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the body's like signing, like going, "Hey, what about me?" Like,
Make your body pick us back up and get out of here.
Polo.
He aims your head at
I'll
the
have
body
to-
so you can see what's happening from a third-person perspective.
I can't believe I ever thought that looked human.
That's supposed to be human? You did a terrible job.
I get even soggier and more garbage smelling. Oh my god, he looks great.
Oh wait, hang on. What looks great? I gotta look. Oh, that looks great.
I think wouldn't I have to roll for this? For my body to be able to find me?
Well, no, so Wontkins picked up your head and is aiming it at your body so you can see, yeah.
Okay, my body chases after them, but for me, it's like playing a video game with inverted controls.
Yeah. So, you know what? I'm going to give you a nimbleness check that if you succeed, you're able to pick up and get out the tunnel. So, you are 1 point shy of success. But you have
it's
one
very
star
funny.
point that you can use to turn a 5 into a 6.
I am 1 point, period. So yeah, make it so.
Yeah, just enough star points to pick up your body and run through the tunnel.
Pick up my body?
Or
With what? My
sorry.
body?
Sorry, pick up pick up Wontkins and run out with him. So you guys begin running down the tunnel, escaping Wilkins, who's then gonna go like, "Come back! You gotta drink your coffee!" As you see, he's holding a newspaper at waist level that's dragging on the ground as he approaches you guys down the tunnel.
So like Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
So I don't know if you picked up on it. They have the ability to teleport between waist-high surfaces, and they can only move so long as their lower half is hidden from sight.
He's like bobbing up and down.
Is how all of them operate.
It's like that scene in Jurassic Park where he looks in the mirror and it says like objects in mirror are bigger than they appear. And the head is just like, run!
Yes. Kill streak. What, I assume you're just gonna keep blasting?
Yes. Actually, I'm gonna use my active camouflage.
Oh, you're gonna turn invisible? Gray
Yes.
can't turn invisible. So they would keep shooting it toward Gray, I will say. Just so you know.
True, but is there cover that he can take?
I know, yeah, that's
Behind.
fair. He'll dive behind cover while you turn invisible.
Yeah, because it would make easier for Killstreak to pick off the enemies that way.
How much of your suit energy do you spend to turn invisible? You have 10 points of energy. The more you spend, the longer you're invisible.
I'm probably going to spend about 5 points of energy.
All right, so you'll be invisible for 5 turns. All right, and that's your turn. Enemies have lost track of you. Well, hang on. They can attempt a check. So I'm gonna make you do a stealth check with advantage. So that means it's 2 degrees of advantage. So 3 and up are successes. So that's 3 successes. The enemies are going to attempt to see you. On the enemy's turn, they are going to be able to... Oh, no, wait. Defender advantage. They are unable to see you. You don't get shot during the enemy's turn. Back on your guys' turn, I assume you're going to attack Greg while you're invisible.
Yes.
I'm going to have you roll...
Yeah, he's going to go for more of the stabby approach with his...
Since you're invisible, you're going to roll advantage on the attack. Okay, so I haven't added any of your 8 skill points. You have a 10, 7, 8, 8, 5, 5. The more successes you get, the better you kill. How do you want to modify them with your 8 skill points?
Plug my skills into the 5s.
What's that?
Plug them into the 5s.
All right. Oh, you're rolling
Plug them into the
advantage because
5s.
you're invisible, so the 5s are successes. So everything here is a success. The only way to raise your successes
okay.
would be to make a 10. You want to turn the 8 into a 10 using skills?
Yeah.
So that's 2 of your points down. You got another success. Do you want to turn another 8 into a 10 for 2 more?
Yes, but that'll be the last one.
Eight successes. Gray goes into cover and they're firing on him and he's blind firing. You go invisible and you just like get down. And you know how you have the suit, or did you get super? No, you didn't get super speed. Never mind. I thought you got that, but no, I was misremembering. Either way, you get down and you start running through, and you just like with deft speed are going through an invisible like. You know the hallway fight scene in the Daredevil TV show.
Yes.
There's so many.
Imagine that, but you can't see Daredevil. And these guys are just dropping dead around out of nowhere. You with
Daredevil can't see Daredevil.
With 8 successes, you kill all of the guys here, and I'm gonna say like you uncloak with your knife to Kane's throat. So you have your knife against Kane's
he's
throat.
He's gonna go like boom, like what Master Chief does.
Yes. He does not even react. He smiles like, "My, you are impressive." Kill streak, you said it was? What is it?
Yes.
How did the GDI dogs learn of the Tacitus, I wonder? We aren't GDI, Gray says, emerging. Oh? Forgive me, the armor may have. And he glances down, seeing the scratched out shoulder. Like the scratched out GDI. So, oh no, you had a US military symbol on your shoulder. He looks at it and he's like, oh, or United Colonies, just say, oh, former United Colonies. Have another one of the dogs come off their leash. Then perhaps we aren't the enemies I perceived us to be. If you give me the Tacitus, I will call it even. and forgive you for the death of my soldiers, and we won't be enemies. Perhaps, even, we could be friends. Allow me to introduce myself. And he holds out his hands super quickly, like sort of like this gesturing, you despite having the knife to his neck. Am Cain the Immortal.
Mm.
I have I have seen the rise and fall of every empire this world has ever known. And I am preparing for a prophecy that you may not, or that you cannot even comprehend. You see, Killstreak, the end times are at hand. The stars are aligning and the extinction entity has been born. Within our lifetime, we will see the skies turn gray. The dead walk the earth, aided by demons. The world will end as we know it. But with it, a glorious new resource will appear. One that if humanity learns to reap the benefits of soon enough, we can live past the apocalypse. But that can only happen if you give me the Tacitus.
You know, I've never been exactly a big fan of cults. They tend to get in the way of actual progress.
If you don't believe in my immortality, then you can kill me right now, and I'll be out of your hair. But if you're wrong, and you press that knife to my neck, and I come back,
Silver Snarl 3
you
says,
will have made
hey.
a great enemy. So I'll ask again. With his open hand is facing towards Gray, he sort of does like the handed over motion. Give me the Tacitus, and all will be forgiven. And you will be given high positions in the Empire of Cain, in the Empire of Nod. Oh no, Greg, are you there?
You know, there's a third option you didn't consider in the...
And that is?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, I was
Hold on.
worried from the disconnect.
He's gonna knock him out.
You clonk him over the head, and Gray chuckles. Try on killing after you're face to face with the immortal Cain. And Gray's gonna walk up, point his gun down, and double tap him. I'd rather not have him pursuing us later. Unless you want to block the double tap or stop him.
Give it a second.
No, he doesn't necessarily stop him.
Alright. I'd rather not have him follow us later. Well. We need to figure out what this Tacitus does. I've been eyeing you for a while, considering inviting you to my group. Though I always considered your ways a little bit too crude. He looks around at all of the dead soldiers. Or perhaps I misjudged you to a degree. Let's plug this into that computer city of yours. Maybe they can figure out more of this device. And with that,
Road trip back to New Mombasa it is.
we're then gonna cut back to the Toontown crew.
Whee!
The wall.
So
Ain't it?
you guys make it through the other side of the wall and stumble out You're still holding the trash can and everything. What'd you say about the wall?
Paint it. Paint over it.
All the cops looking over concerned. And then you
He's
realize Wontkins isn't sticking out of the trash can anymore.
Huh?
The can shakes a little bit. It starts to shake in your grasp a little bit. And then you hear, "Fear me and drink my coffee!" As you turn around and you see Watkins is about a foot tall.
Wilkins.
Wilkins is about a foot tall and sticking out from behind a brick. And then Wontkins pokes out of the garbage can. Why did this can get so much bigger all of a sudden? As you realize they've both dramatically shrunk upon going through the portal.
No, hang on. Let me just try and figure this out. No, I got nothing.
I'm sorry. I want Orchid to kick the coffee maniac.
Yeah,
He's a foot tall.
yeah. You're gonna kick him back through the portal?
She can.
What? What'd you say?
She's gonna kick it the hardest she
Yeah, you just
The
wind
hardest that
back
she
and
can.
punt him, and he goes flying through. Drink your coffee. As you look down behind the brick, you see a human hand sort of shake, like ow. And then the hand looks around doing the hand puppet motion and goes, uh-oh. And then ducks down behind the brick and is gone.
Before she starts trying, he starts stomping. Like, I don't like that. Kind of just rubs the foot in, cover it.
Ollie will put a hand in front of Orca and just shake his head. don't think about it.
He didn't look.
With that, we're gonna cut to sort of like a post-credits type scene of Orca, the Ollies, and Wontkins all speaking with Am back at the labyrinth, who's looking at a holographic overlay he's made of Toontown now. Fascinating. It seems as though the instability within Toontown has caused the domain of its creation to expand in a sense.
Where is this?
Back in the labyrinth. Speaking with I
Okay,
Am.
so the octopus didn't come with us then. I'm guessing.
Oh, all right. You could say he stayed behind then,
Yeah,
to watch
he-
Toontown.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems as though their domain has begun to expand in a sense. You see, Toontown is a creation of creativity, an imagined world. And he brings up images of old television commercials for Wilkins Coffee. And you see the two puppets in a endless cycle of one of them not wanting to drink the coffee and then getting tortured by the one who advertises the coffee. It seems as though as the realm expands, other pieces of fiction will get pulled in. Made not a part of Toontown, but like neighbors to them.
Oh, can you imagine a world filled with fictional characters?
It would be unbearable, Tahu says, walking over.
Where were you this whole time?
Getting some coffee.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
And then you see, all of a sudden, all of the lights flicker out, and I Am vanishes. Fate, who's in the room, old Fate, looks around. No.
Oh,
He starts looking at all of the devices. The labyrinth stopped working. That can only mean Tacitus. It's been removed. And that's the end of episode.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oh boy, the Tacitus is known by more than just you guy. Oh, the plots connect in the end. Things intersect narrative. It's like I'm a good writer for once.
Then maybe,
I shouldn't
one day
humor myself.
the A and the B plot will become one plot.
The
The
AB
one-
plot.
The one plot is real. Anyway, hope everybody's enjoyed this episode of City. What am I saying?
City. Whoa,
Sorry,
City
I-
Skyline.
What were you
Whoa.
saying?
So yeah, I just did that thing where I looked at a word on my computer screen and my brain started to say that instead. Listen, it's almost 2 a.m. I'm a little bit fried. I hope everybody's enjoyed this episode of Hero Infinite. End cards appearing in a moment. Love you all very much, and ta-ta!